lock. Finish record. Mic lock. Finish 002. Finish mic lock.
So, excuse me. When I go to the shopping centre, there is this place called Bread Talk, and they have got really yummy breads there. And yeah, it'll last in the fridge for a good 4 days. It tastes absolutely beautiful. It's got to be eaten today though, because it's been in there since Saturday. It's Tuesday today, so it's been in there 3 days, so it has to be eaten, or tomorrow it's got to be chucked out. So I'm eating it today. I also want to have a bit of a whinge about the way this war's going on in Russia. I personally think it's ridiculous. Like, why does Russia have to be aggressive at the Ukrainians when all they need to do is talk to them? And they're doing what they want without any reason too. Rather than just tell the Ukrainians, look, we want to expand territory, what do you think? They just say, no, get fucked. If the Iranians won't comply with us, well, we'll just force them to comply. And I think it's a load of shit. So, you know, garlic and cheese bread is so yum. I also think it's a load of shit that, you know, people think these days that we live in a democratic country, so you know, we can use democracy however we like, which then changes democracy into a dictatorship, actually. But, you know, let's see you open the packet. Oh, I love these bread rolls. Yeah, it's basically, can you do something for me? Oh, no, you don't want to do it? Okay, I'll force you to do it. Like, seriously. And then there's the animal cruelty debate, whether it's okay to abuse animals or not, because animals are a lower intelligence than us. They don't know what they're doing wrong, so they don't care, they can't feel remorse or guilt, you know. If an animal kills someone, it doesn't actually know it's killed you, and even if its instincts tell it that it killed you, and it knows, it doesn't have any moral understanding that what it's done is going to affect its choices for the rest of its life, because if it kills you, it can't bring you back to life, and it doesn't know any of that. It just knows that it's stopped you from entering its territory or touching it, so it kills you, but it doesn't know that you won't be coming back. It just thinks, oh, well, I didn't like you, so I just smashed you, and hey, I don't even know who you are, I don't even know your existence, I think I've even forgotten that I've even killed you. Like an animal can kill someone and the very next day it doesn't know what happened yesterday. You know, they don't know. But on the other side of the token, that would be like killing kids and people with disabilities and saying, well, they don't know what's happened from day to day. Who cares if they die? And yet, people with disabilities are protected, and so are kids. And a world war just about breaks out if anything happens to people with disabilities or to kids. And yet, you can treat animals just as badly and nothing happens. So yeah. I guess all I can say to that is go figure. People make up whatever the laws they want, and then they think they know everything. I'm also concerned about how barbaric the Australian government is. They may not be barbarians in the sense that they would physically confront you and kill you in the street, but they're barbarians in that if you're hungry but your starvation to death gives room for someone else to take your place, then they don't give a shit about you. And mismanagement of finances and all the other shit that people get into. Yeah. It's all bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, it's all a heap of shit. You know? Oh, I could eat this bread all day. This is absolutely beautiful. Mm. Mm. Yum. 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 Oh, how do I open this bloody thing? Oh, got it. Oh, I love custard bread. It's bread that they've, somehow turned it into like custard. And it is so yum. Mm. 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 Yum. Mm. I might put a bit of butter on some and see what it tastes like. Yum. Oh God, that is so yum. I'm putting a bit of butter on it. I just find it ridiculous how everyone's all against, and I'm just being honest, everyone is against murder, but as soon as refugees try to come across to Australia on the boats and that's okay to let those people drown and kill them. And it's like, can people just make up their minds? Is it okay to kill each other or not? Because people seem to be hell-bent on killing each other and then saying it's wrong to kill someone. Yet then they'll continue to kill other people who they deem to be undesirable or not really humans. Like, I just can't believe it. I think no matter what race someone is, it's wrong to kill someone.
Finish recording. Button.
Full stop. You can't have two standards and say it's wrong to kill one person, but it's not murder if you kill someone else. That's just like the Bible condoning genocide and saying thou shalt not kill, but it's okay to kill certain nations, and yet it says don't kill. So our Australian government is picking and choosing when it's right and wrong to kill someone. They won't say it openly, and they're not going to say, oh yeah, we think it's wrong to kill someone, so just don't kill anyone. They'll say, oh, murder's against the law, but if they're on a refugee boat, then it's not against the law to kill them because they're not in our country. So it's okay to kill one group of people, but not someone else. And that's just the way the Bible condones genocide. Oh, butter makes this bread even nicer. Mmm. Mmm. Yum. So yeah, it's either okay to murder everyone or it's okay to murder no one. Don't say it's against the law to kill someone and you'll go to jail, but if you kill this other group of people, it's okay. You won't go to jail. Like, it's either wrong, full stop, or it is okay, full stop. It can't be illegal sometimes to kill someone and at other times it's legal. That can't be right. That cannot be right. Mmm. This bread is so bloody nice. Especially with butter in it. Oh my god. Now I got way too much butter. Shit. Put it on another piece of bread, I think. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Now, here's the fucking bread. I picked up too much butter then. Oops. It isn't too much actual butter, but I put too much on the one bit of bread and had to spread it over to 2 bits. Since I absolutely love butter. So yeah, I've had to ditch some mongrel people who thought they knew what they're doing as a support worker when they didn't. All they did was fucking gossip about me. And then they think, oh, I want to talk to you so I can get you to trust me. It's like, no, if you're going to gossip about me, I don't ever want to trust you. Ever. Like, not ever. As soon as you start gossiping, goodbye. I don't want to know you. Oh my god. That is so bloody good. This is really yum. Oh, this is so good. Now I'm full. Now I'm full. That in the fridge for later tonight for dinner. Well, for supper, not dinner, supper. Shit. Throw this other stuff in the rubbish bin. Oh God, I've got so much crap here to get rid of. Oh my God, all this stuff to get rid of. There's so much crap in that bin now. And then those fucking YouTube videos like missing persons mysteries. Oh, they make me cry. The way that bloke talks about how lovely people are, and oh, I need to put the plate in the sink and the knife and the butter in the fridge. Hang on. And he sounds upset, and I'm like, oh, why do I listen to this stuff for? Damn it! You know, I just don't know why I fucking listen to all this stuff. But I guess, what can I do when I'm curious?
Mic trigger button.
Oh
Mic lock.
God.
Finish recording. 22. Finish mic lock. Mic trigger button. Card fader. 89%. Mic trigger button.
So yeah, I did a lot of cleaning today, and the floor's probably slightly dirty, but it's not anything like it used to be. It's nothing like it used to be. I just don't trust cleaners anymore. Don't trust them. And then I don't know what I'm going to do though with my boxes of stuff with tins and that. Like when it's all finished, I'm probably going to just throw the boxes in the rubbish bin, because like it's great bulk buying stuff, but we're not going to have floods now for several more years. So like it's nice to be prepped up in case there's a shortage of food for the next 2 or 3 years. But in saying that, I think I'll be okay for now for 6 months, so that's good enough. But yeah, I go listen to all these YouTube videos and I think, oh my God, why am I hearing these bloody news stories and people getting sad and crying when they're reading the newspaper? And it's just like, it's great to get curious and want to know all this information, but then it's like, but these people have disappeared and some people have been found dead, you know, from being killed. And it's like, oh my God. Like, I was glad to find out something new, but then I'm not happy to know that it's bad rather than good news. Damn it. Later on too, when I get time, I'm going to do a recording of me using Duolingo. which will be pretty interesting. So I'll do that later. And I'm going to do another cooking recording soon too, because I've cleaned up and now it's like, oh, my place is all clean, it's time to make it all dirty so I can clean it up again. Because that's what my occupational therapist said. You just feel where you've like made a mess, and if it feels clean, if you're concerned about smudging something, so you feel the glass like tiles, if they feel clean, you wipe over where you've touched to wipe all the smudges off. You clean it all off again, so that way there aren't any smudges. And if you put your fingerprints on the stovetop and you don't like them on there, but you can't see them, but you're self-conscious and fussy, well, okay, wipe over where you've touched on the stove so there won't be any fingerprints left on there to be fussy about. I was taught to do everything twice. Once, well, 3 times. Once is to clean off all the loose debris, and the second time is with disinfectant to totally sterilise where all the dirt was, and a third time is to clean off any smudges or any unnoticeable spots that are left behind. And if you've used bleach, you'll clean a 4th time to clean all the bleach off the surface, get it all off, because bleach, a small amount of bleach that's just a bit of moisture can evaporate, but if you've got it like smudged everywhere, it won't. It'll just make it all stained and dirty, and it will leave behind a lot of yucky chemical stuff. So you got to clean it all off. So you might have to do cleaning 4 times, but so what, at least the place is clean. And what I hate about sighted people is they can lie to me and say, I've cleaned, I've done this, I've done that, because they know I can't double check. They know I can't ring up and say, oh, I asked someone to help me with this because I'm having a hard time with it and they didn't do it properly. I can't do that. So now I just clean myself. And if I do get to a point in the future when I can't clean, it's going to be hard for me to have to tell people, look, you know I can't manage myself properly and you're taking advantage of me deliberately. Fuck off. You know, get out of my home. What's going to happen when I can't clean for myself and people will have to do it for me, and some people will just do it wrong because they don't give a shit? Like, that's not something I'm going to be looking forward to at all. Oh, this coffee is going down so well. I might make a new one after this new cup of coffee. And I also hate support workers, or I'll say it differently, people who apply to be support workers and yet they do absolutely no training on respect of privacy and confidentiality or nothing. So they go into the workforce and spread information and leak people's personal stuff around that they shouldn't be talking about in the community unless they're talking to someone's doctor about their problems, not about everyone else's problems. And also taking over the doctors' and psychiatrists' job. It's like, when I ask someone to help me with something, that doesn't mean I'm asking them to be my psychiatrist. I'm just asking them to help me when I'm upset. That doesn't mean that you change everything I already know. It's not what I'm asking. And yet people don't even get first aid training or CPR training or cultural training or anything. And then they go around and betray other people's trust. And then I'm the one that's stuck with saying, no, I want you to leave my home. I don't want you coming back. I don't want you to come back after the way you wrote your notes and spread information about me. So yeah, I guess that's it for today's chit chat. I'll be coming back to do another cooking recording, and without leaking too much of my own shit because it's kind of confidential, so I can't say much anyway. I will say that if my own doctor asks me if she wants anything change, if I want her to change, I'm just going to say, no, I don't. And if you need to change something, I want you to tell me today. Can you not wait till next week to tell me? Can you tell me today? Or like as soon as you're aware of something that needs changing, please don't wait for 6 months to tell me. Can you just like ring me? Can you please send out a letter to ask me to come in quicker? Like, do something to tell me quicker, please, why something has to change. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep assuming I've got it all right, and it could be, some of it could be wrong. So, no, I don't want my program changed ever, thanks. No. But if you have a reason to adjust something, either send out a letter to make me come in next week, or when I'm at the appointment, tell me at the appointment, or if you forget, send out a letter the next day so that I have to come in the week after. Please, don't wait for 3 months to go, oh, I didn't tell you this 3 months ago, but it's like, oh, why'd you wait all that time to fucking tell me something? So, no, I don't want my program changed. I like how I do things on, on a daily, consistent basis. I actually like it. And when anyone judges me, I just say, well, okay, I don't like you either. That's how it is. Don't judge me for how I live or how I do things, because I'm not living your life, I'm living my life. To my subscribers, I don't want you to take me the wrong way. I don't want you to think it's your fault that I'm saying this. I'm just saying it generally about just people who choose to judge me. It's not about blaming people who I already know of who are being nice to me. So don't change how you talk to me or how you already treat me, because knowing me, I'll have already said something if I'm not liking how I get treated, so don't change anything, please. I'm just saying that in general, I don't want to have anything to do with people who judge me, and in general, I can't stand people trying to change how I do things and how I live, because I'm not living their life, I'm living my life. And if I want someone to change how I do things, it'll be my doctor or psychiatrist, because they've got the medical license to, if they do something wrong, they know they have to fix it, and if they get it right, they know to write it down in the record so that every other Australian doctor knows about that, so that they can't stuff up with my program either. You need a medical license to do all these things. You can't just assume stuff about me without knowing or being trained to know what you're looking for. You need a medical profession. You need some qualification and experience. Like, all these people that say, I have a lot of qualifications, but they've got no experience. It's like, I don't care about your qualifications, I care about your experience. Even though you need to have a medical license to base your experiences on, you've got to have a medical license. But I want someone who's got experience and qualifications. If they're qualified but don't have the experience, I won't take them on. I won't take on their job application. So anyway, everyone have a great day. I will speak to you all again probably at some point later today.
Empty card 6. 36. 36. Finish recording. Button.